You think you're in control of your financial destiny? That every decision you make about money is a rational choice made in the present? Think again. What if I told you that deep within your subconscious, a hidden script, written during your childhood, is secretly pulling the strings? It dictates how much you earn, how you spend, and whether you build wealth or live in a constant state of financial anxiety. For many of us, this script is the invisible cage, preventing us from achieving the financial freedom we crave. It's time to find the key. Let's start with the first ghost from your past, your parents' relationship with money. Did they fight about bills at the dinner table? Did they celebrate every small win? Or did they treat money as a taboo topic, something dirty and never to be discussed? These early observations became your blueprint. If you grew up seeing money as a source of constant conflict and stress, you might subconsciously avoid it altogether. You might sabotage your own success to prevent money from becoming a battleground in your own life. Or you might overcompensate, hoarding every penny in fear of repeating your parents' struggles. Either way, you're not making decisions based on your present reality. You're reacting to a decades-old drama. Number 2, the scarcity mindset. This is a powerful one. If you grew up in a household where the phrase, "we can't afford that," was a constant refrain, your brain was wired for scarcity. Even if you're now a successful professional earning a 6-figure salary, you might still operate from this place of fear. You hesitate to invest, terrified of losing what you have. You nickel-and-dime yourself on small pleasures. You see the world as a zero-sum game, where someone else's gain is your loss. This isn't being frugal. It's a psychological prison. Wealth isn't built from a place of fear. It's built from a mindset of abundance and opportunity. A mindset that your childhood may have systematically dismantled. Third, we have the money is the root of all evil belief. This is often handed down through cultural or religious teachings. You were taught that wealthy people are greedy, corrupt, or unhappy. So, what does your subconscious do? It protects you. It keeps you good by ensuring you never accumulate too much money. You'll find yourself making inexplicable financial blunders. Right when you're on the cusp of a breakthrough, you'll give money away unwisely, make poor investment choices, or fail to negotiate for what you're worth. It's not because you're bad with money. It's because your inner child believes that being wealthy means being a bad person. Now for number 4, the pressure to be a provider or a success story. This is the flip side. Perhaps you were the golden child, and your parents' pride was tied to your achievements. Your self-worth became entangled with your earning potential. As an adult, this translates into workaholism. You chase promotions and raises not for the freedom they bring, but for the validation they offer. You might look successful on the outside, nice car, big house, but you're trapped on a hedonic treadmill, constantly needing the next external achievement to feel worthy. You're not building wealth for yourself. You're performing a role that was assigned to you as a child. The 5th way your childhood is controlling you is through emotional spending. Did your parents reward you with toys when you were good, or buy you ice cream to make you feel better when you were sad? You learned a dangerous lesson. Material possessions can regulate emotions. Now, as an adult, a bad day at work sends you straight to Amazon. A feeling of loneliness is temporarily soothed by a new gadget. You're not just buying things. You're buying a fleeting hit of dopamine to numb a deeper discomfort. This cycle makes it nearly impossible to save and invest consistently, as your money is constantly being rerouted to serve as an emotional crutch. Let's talk about number 6, the fear of outturning your parents. This is a subtle but powerful psychological barrier, especially for those who are the first in their family to achieve a certain level of professional success. On a conscious level, you want to succeed. But subconsciously, surpassing your parents' financial status can feel like a betrayal. It can trigger feelings of guilt or a sense of disconnecting from your roots. To avoid this discomfort, you might subconsciously cap your own income. You'll turn down opportunities, stay in jobs that underpay you, and avoid risks that could lead to significant wealth. All to maintain a sense of loyalty to your family's financial legacy. 7th on our list is the deservingness wound. Were you ever told you were too much, not good enough, or that you didn't deserve nice things? These messages cut deep. As an adult, you might feel like an imposter. When you do achieve financial success, you can't enjoy it. You feel a constant, nagging sense that you don't really deserve it, and that it could all be taken away at any moment. This leads to a paralyzing fear of loss. Instead of leveraging your capital to create more wealth, you play it incredibly safe, missing out on major growth opportunities because, deep down, you don't believe you deserve to win. Number 8 is the lack of financial education. This is less about psychology and more about practical skills, but it's just as critical. If your parents never taught you about budgeting, saving, investing, or debt, you entered adulthood financially illiterate. You were forced to figure it out on your own, likely making costly mistakes along the way. You might feel shame about what you don't know, which prevents you from asking for help. This isn't your fault. You weren't given the tools, but as an adult, it's your responsibility to seek them out. Continuing to operate in ignorance is a choice that keeps you stuck in the patterns of the past. Finally, the 9th and perhaps most insidious factor, inheriting financial anxiety. Anxiety isn't just psychological, it's physiological. If you grew up in a home where money was a constant source of panic, your nervous system learned that response. Now, even when your financial situation is stable, the mere thought of checking your bank account or paying bills can trigger a fight-or-flight response. Your heart races, your palms sweat. Making financial decisions from a state of chronic anxiety is like trying to perform surgery while shaking. You'll make impulsive choices to escape the feeling, like avoiding bills or making risky bets instead of calm, strategic moves. These 9 patterns are not life sentences. They are echoes from your past. The first step to breaking free is awareness. Recognizing these scripts for what they are at dated programming is how you reclaim your power. You are not your parents' financial struggles. You are not the limiting beliefs you were taught. The financial story you are living today does not have to be the one you live tomorrow. The real work begins now, to consciously choose your financial present. And in doing so, to build the future you truly deserve. Thanks for watching. If this video opened your eyes, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building real, lasting wealth. Let's start a conversation and help each other grow.